as a father, I know how important it is. So I'm making sure I'm there for my son, and whatever mistakes he make, I can help him correct them and let him know, what being a man is about. Being a man is standing on your own. If you have nobody else, you still got to be a man. If you by yourself, you got no support, you got to support yourself. And that's what being a man is about. Not giving up, not quitting, not running out on your responsibilities. I'm gonna make sure that my son ain't nothing like I was when I was his age.
Kyng on that Prynce, yo. This is the story of the Kyng on that Prynce, yo. Kyng on that Prynce, Kyng on that Prynce, yo. This is the story of the Kyng on that Prynce, 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 Prynce.
Well, the Kyng and the Prynce is basically letting you know that I'm the king, my son is the prince, and when he grew up, I'm raising a king, so he'll be a king when he grow up. It's real important because a mother can raise a son, but she can't teach him how to be a man. And my father was there, but I had a stepfather in the house. So when I got too old for my mom to be able to control me, I had a stepfather, and I also had my real father to straighten me out, and as a father, I know how important it is. So I'm making sure I'm there for my son, and whatever mistakes he make, I can help him correct them and let him know, what being a man is about. Being a man is standing on your own. If you have nobody else, you still got to be a man. If you by yourself, you got no support, you got to support yourself. And that's what being a man is about. Not giving up, not quitting, not running out on your responsibilities. He's a little better than I was, because I kind of was a menace in a way, when I was younger. And he's a good kid. Up here in Orlando visiting for his nephew's birthday party. Stay tuned. I got to prevent him from going the same path I went, and a lot of the things, I heard my dad was a tough guy. My dad, was a fighter. He was, so I try to be like my dad. So I try to keep that image away from my son. When people go to saying, oh, you was bad or you was, and I cut them off. I don't even want my son to hear that. He'll know about that side later on in life, after he already grew up. So he won't make the mistake I made of trying to be tough like my daddy. Well, I got him in soccer. He in the church plays, he go to Bible study, and I try to put him in church and let him know about God. You know what I mean? My mom made us go to church, Even though I was a bad kid, I did grow up in church. So I can't say that my parents ain't tried, but I'm gonna make sure that my son ain't nothing like I was when I was his age. I kind of had tough love when I was growing up. I ain't get that many I love yous. So I make sure that my son know the I love yous I didn't get, he getting those. Watch my boy perform on stage. He did a good job. Ain't that right? You'll be seeing a lot more of him on that stage. Those hugs and kisses that I probably needed as a kid, he getting all of that so that I can make sure that he's a better version of me. I want him to know the things I know. I'm gonna teach him all the stuff I know, but I want him to be a better version of me. Kyng and the Prynce. We got a song. I wrote a verse for him, so that's gonna be his first introduction. And I already go over it with him, and he memorizing it and everything. So, well, I took him to St. Petersburg, Florida, to the MLK parade, so he can, you know, see how it goes down, see how we celebrate our black leaders. Where are we on our way to, Prynce? Your first day of soccer practice?
I say right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, bang out when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep, we gun into the C-shoe. You won't have no case rearrange your shape soon as they face you. You won't have no space, we in your section till we spray you. Put your mess on, they coming out. Soon as they close that door, we just gon' walk down. They said we did wrong, cause we knocked him out. But he who got caught lacking, tell that that's his fault. If we draw down guns, get let off. And all them clowns, including the spouse. Kept that blick inside my drawers. Every time I walk the dog, I work for Tim and so CDs. You throw a diss and you get tossed. Say you ain't kiss that, cross my name up, ain't no talk. If they had a bang out at the stove from my pop-up window, I can see a spout. But I ain't seen that since Jordan Dixon made some talk. Big foul, they got that on me and I'm stolo. Knowing that it's I spit that cause a massacre at the powder. I say right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, bang out when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep, we gun into the C-shoe. You won't have no case rearrange your shit soon as they face you. You won't have no space, we in your section till we spray. When I jump out the bag, I'ma hit it. I'ma aim with the strap at his feet. Throwing out the murder bags in the city. Prime and pray while I'm standing on Billy. Daddy Drake take the top out the Henny. Really quick when we go on a mission. Take his face, ain't showing no pity. Close case, tell him algorithms. Zombie land with a dog's percentage. Sprint a van and we all be in it. Catch him first, get a raw percentage. If you want, I put a coffin in it. I could get you one from inside my home. I just wanna check the out for attendance. Tell him I say come on, and I'ma all you. That's on your mama. I say right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with that heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, bang out when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep, we gun into the C-shoe. You won't have no case rearrange your shape soon as they face you. You won't have no space, we in your section till we spray you.
The Kyng and the Prynce, back at SeaWorld again. You already know. Watching him play soccer, he done scored. Hey, gotta reward him for it. we've been to Adventure Island, you name it, SeaWorld, all the Florida attractions that we have in Florida. I definitely try to make sure he see all of those. So.
Heartbreaker on the track. Golden coins, it had gold, it had golden chairs, and it had us, and plus it said...
Check out the back. Let me check out the back of your shirt.
You know, I take him everywhere. Even when his sister got married, you know, I made sure that he was there. He was the ring bearer. And yeah, so he can see his role models. You know, his sister is successful, married, you know, and by him being a ring bearer, he knows the importance of a mother and a father staying together and raising kids instead of baby daddy and baby mama and child support and all that stuff that was really designed by the slave master to really separate the black people, you know, divorces and single moms, and, you know, that way they defeat us in war. You know, if you break up a family, that race of people is destroyed. If no mothers are married, they're all single mothers, and all the fathers are on child support, that race is defeated. You know, it's war out here.
The King and the Prince on the way to trunk or treat at his school. Ain't that right, Prince?
Yeah.
We're going to have us some fun.
I got a bonus. Oh, it's heavy. It's starting to get heavy. Oh my God.
You spray it in the monster?
Yes, sir. Daddy got some monsters.
Oh my goodness.
That's the first one. Come here. Third one. Oh no, I did 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Did you do them? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
Cool as that. Pick one.
Oh, hey.
At first I was like, did someone give you some? You know? Okay, I'm gonna give you one.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do? Reese's Pieces. Oh. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. There you go. Yep. You might put in this bucket. This bucket's empty. Oh, you want to fill that one? Bam. Oh, come back. Oh, come back again. There. Oh, sorry.
I learned to let a lot of the petty stuff slide, you know what I mean? Stuff that normally would make me go off the deep end and end up in jail or prison, I just ignore it all now. I got a son to be here for, and I'm not letting nothing get to me mentally. Nothing, you know what I mean? I gotta be there for my son. I gotta make sure that I'm here so that he doesn't make none of the mistakes I made.
Ready to go? Let's go. King and the Prynce, headed to Busch Gardens. See ya.
You lost your antlers. You lost your antlers.
Kyng and the Prynce, here to see the Prynce brother AJ, number 32, play basketball. Is that right,
Last night I counted 10 with the lights off. That shit was dirt, I still ain't think about grabbing the lights off. You're not my leader, if I was Mike, I still wouldn't bite y'all. They care when I was broke, declined every phone call. I'm trying to clear all my windshields. I see the hate, so I just turned on my defrost. I think about them, but I'm still here. My whole crew, they got help, but I'm still screaming weak ball. They gon' think I'm with the Migos, watch me take off. Cause they can catching up with me, I quit playing ball. My plug fronted me 50 like Zach, I ran off. Ain't got no job, but if he play, my youngest laying off. We see the envy through windows. Sometimes we hate to go outside. Yeah, my niggas ain't nothing like a cheerleader. Yeah, but they can tell you they caught bodies. Yeah, but Balenciagas cost $1,000 just a step. So you gotta take the elevator. Yeah, and when we move, we got assault rifles. Yeah, and they gon' shoot if we get aggravated. They wanna wake up, we had dreams about getting rich. Them young bucks pull up on your boulevard so quick. I wish the neighbors could smell cause they so nosy in the hood. No cap forever, keep his metal, he ain't going Hollywood. Keep my Glock 9, but I don't wanna be like Kodak. The joke in Colorado snow, he keep a ski mask. 2 grand for fishes, balls, Ali, I can beat that. I got water like an ocean, they ain't see that. And then she cheated on my reg and they messages. But I ain't wanna be like Lucha. Yeah, in my hood, we just buying more clips. Like we can't make it off this movie.
Dreams about being rich, pull up to your boulevard so quick. Oh yeah.
Shane's ready for high.
Young niggas had dreams about being rich. To the boulevard so quick.
Last night I counted 10 with the lights off. That shit was dirt, I still ain't think about grabbing the lights off. You're not my leader, if I was Mike, I still wouldn't bite y'all. They care when I was broke, declined every phone call. I'm trying to clear all my windshields. I see the hate, so I just turned on my defrost. I think about them, but I'm still here. My whole crew, they got help, but I'm still screaming weak ball. I know some niggas rather make the news than BT. They don't wanna see a diet, all them niggas know it's beef. All with guns on their side, no sidewalk, they know the streets. I was trying to stay strong when Slim died, I cried for weeks. He couldn't swim, he just dived in the water. The lifeguard couldn't save him. Yeah, he couldn't swim, he just dived in the water. It's like God couldn't save him. Yeah, couldn't afford to try, cause I'ma buy my whole gang jury. My mama handed me my gun, so I know she worried. Dead faces on, but I don't wear no Ed Hardy. Only time that little hoe see a ring, she meet Jeff Hardy. I run with crews, they probably won't even walk the red carpet. All my niggas gone, they poppin' perks like they a pack of Smarties. 40 bullets come from Walmart, but still it hit our target. My drugs is right next door to me, I hit them throwing a party. Snow wouldn't let me fuck, she was energized. They only care what I rap about, they don't feel my inner vibe. These shoes ain't got no lace, how the hell that nigga get monetized? The Joe behind the gate, I wanna cut the ball wires. Try to ban me from my hood, the hell is a drone without the stick. Deanna robbed the whole planet just to go and get a fit. Cartel know the Jacksons, I try to tell him this is it. If he shoot at me and miss, I get him killed for that brick. The way that mega creep, they think he a sex offender. Dirty cup for the hoes who left, I put X's in them. All my shoes came with snake, when I walk, I leave venom. Pull out that pussy like driveway, never leave venom. I see the haters on their face, reminded me of dimples. Assassinate him for his watch, it was presidential. I said to soldier this codeine, I said I don't remember. Them long nights sit on that block, we was trying to help the center.
Oh yeah, that's another role model for my son. You know, to see his older brother play basketball and, you know, to see the teamwork and see him, how he started one way and he got a lot better as time went on. So he gets to see that firsthand so that when he grows up and he gets into sports or whatever he wants to get into, you know, like I said, I got him in soccer. So whatever sports he decides to, he knows, he sees his brother and his teamwork and, you know, he sees how hard the work is, practice and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, that's a good thing for him to see.
The title of my speech is Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. To us a babe was born so tiny and small. God has blessed the world with his holy gift, a baby boy. Merry Christmas and God bless all.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. To everyone, to the King and the Prince. Ready? Take a shot. At the Prynce School Christmas play.
The beer.
Right in there. Which one?
Crazy beer.
This one?
Prynce has risen for you and me. I got a four-wheeler, which is the best thing in the world. You can ride it, it goes fast. You can ride it anytime you want. You can ride it in tall grass. You can ride over any grass or dirt or rain.
What else did you get for Christmas?
I got a TV, which is a good thing, and also I got a Robux gift card, which is a reward from being good, having a show. So you should always be good to earn rewards. It's from my mom and dad. I can't believe what they got me.
Nice.
Wow, that's good. Woo. I guess you're so lady.
Yeah.
All right, though.
Is this new?
Leave
Controller! Da-da-da. Wanna guess? Yes! Kirby! Kirby!
Wait, Kirby.
Man!
What?
Oh! Nintendo Switch Sport. And that's it for the Prince. Now the King's gonna talk. Listen to the King.
Make sure that if you have kids, have them from someone you're in a relationship with. Don't just go around making kids with random women and you're not gonna be in the kid's life because you may be creating the next menace to society. What you don't teach them, the streets will teach them. So that's what the fathers are there for. You know, if your son go out there and he on the streets, the father can go out there and grab him by his shoulder, you know, snatch him up. Hey, come here. Nah, you my son, you 14, 15, you're not gonna do this. And I know this firsthand because I've actually saved a couple of my younger cousins, younger dudes that grew up in the neighborhood. I've been there, so I'm able to go and say, hey, this ain't it. Be in your kid's life and create those kids with somebody that you love and you plan on raising the kids together. We losing the war. When you think that you cool cause you, oh, I'm a killer. Who you killing? Your own people. And we need you fathers to be there for your sons and your daughters to prevent all this. We don't need a bunch of prostitutes and a bunch of shooters in our neighborhood. We need ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what we need. As an adult, I have no pictures of when I was a kid. It's like nobody cared enough to have pictures of me when I was a kid. I go in my auntie's, grandma's house, everybody's house. It's no pictures of me as a kid. It's no footage of me as a kid. I have nothing. I ain't got not one picture to show my son to say this what I look like. This was me when I was your age. So, like I said, I'm gonna prevent him from anything that I went through. You know, I can't go back and look at no footage of myself, no pictures, nothing. So he gonna know that your dad loved you so much that he documented your whole life. So you can go back and look at pictures, video. You can see your whole life as you was growing up, because I can't. I can't go look at the pictures of me growing up in different phases. I don't have none of that. And that's another reason I decided to do this documentary, because only the bad fathers are publicized. Only the bad black fathers are publicized. The good black fathers, hey, they hide, they sweep that under the rug. They act like no black kids have their fathers. And I'm not the only one. There's plenty of them, plenty of people I know that's just like me, but they'll never get the publicity. And especially if you break up with your baby mom, if y'all not together, she's gonna tell a different story. Oh, he doesn't care about his kids, he doesn't. And in reality, it's a lot of men out here fighting to see their kids, because kids have become a hustle for a lot of these women. It's like, I only got pregnant so I could get the free housing from Section 8. I could get the free HUD housing. I can have the $50 rent, and I could charge it to the father and never let him see his kid. You know what I mean? And a race with no mothers and fathers together, a race with no families together, single mothers raising a kid and the dad and the baby mother hate each other. The war is won. The other races are laughing at us. And that's why I'm gonna make sure, at least on my behalf, with my son, when he grow up and he have a family, he has no excuse. He can't say, well, my dad wasn't there for me. No, your dad was there for you. So you have no excuse to be a bad dad. And that's how we gotta raise this next generation of kids.
The King on the Prynce, King on the Prynce, yo. This is the story of the King on the Prynce, yo. King on the Prynce, Kyng and Prynce, yo. This is the story of the Kyng and Prynce.